Well, hello and welcome back, and thank you for coming back. Today, well, we're in down to Kato Paphos, that's for sure, and we're in one of the back streets, as we call it, and to the right of us is the Promanarde supermarket. It sells a lot of Sainsbury's products and that sort of thing, and it's a very, very good supermarket indeed. So if you happen to be in the, how do you say this place, Basilica? The Basilica Suites, which is this apartment complex all the way around here, and it actually runs down the side of there as well. So if you're in a self-catering apartment and you want to buy your food, well, the place to go is the Promanarde supermarket, which is that place there. Now, we were going to go for a little walk around the Basilica holiday resort, but they've gone and ramped the music up, so I don't think we've got any time. But it's only folk music, so come on, Kato Paphos, let's go and have a look and see what's going on, and let's storm the restaurant area. There it is, and it's a very, very good restaurant indeed. Have a look at that. We often come here for our lunch because the food, to be honest, is very, very good indeed. And there's one of the heroes there, yes, us. Look at that, what a great, great restaurant it is. Please forgive the music in the background. They're having one of those Greek-themed nights. So stick with us as we walk around and show you the beauty and the spectacality of the area. Have a look at that. Wow. Look at that. There we go. Absolutely. And there's the man himself, right? Mr. Paphos himself. Great, great man indeed. Absolute star. There he is. So, stick with us as we get away from this rather loud music, and we're going to take you down to the Kato Paphos Promenade. What do you think of that, Kato?
It's a folkloric musical dancing show. Cyprus.
Yeah, Cyprus style, that's for sure. The idea is to literally blow your eardrums out. Now, we actually came here to look at this because we've come here before, and this is a great, great sight to see. Have a look at that. That is live cooking of the souvlaki. As we understand, they've already taken some of it in to serve, because when we came past earlier on, every one of these had a skewer and it was full. And we came here once 3 or 4 months ago now because of the souvlaki in there, and the souvlaki in there is absolutely to die for.
What I like the most, Mr. Paul, come and...
Oh, Kato wants to show us something. What's that, Kato Paphos? Yeah.
Those nice,
it is, yeah. It's a very, very nice place indeed. This is the Basilica Holiday Resort restaurant area. Like I say, it's got the indoor, the outdoor. It's got a great, great pool at the back, and it's got around 200 self-catering apartments. And we know quite a few people who stayed there, and we know 1 or 2 people who even own apartments in there, and they all say it's a great, great resort. It's a Leptos resort. The staff are unbelievably friendly. The man slapping the hands with us, that was Paphos, the manager, and he's an absolute superstar. As I said, we come here once or twice a week for lunch, and we pay, but the food is very, very good, and it treats us very, very well indeed. Silvia?
Well, when Cypriot people make a party or they make some date, you know, they're always having the big fun with the souvlas, with the traditional food, meat, 3 types of meat, always on souvla, which is beef, chicken and pork. And yeah, always they will have a fun with the dancing, meze, beautiful.
Right, and that's the chef there. He's an absolute star. Yes, us. There he is, stripping it off. Have a look at that. That's fresh, going into the hot pot to be served, and it's truly, truly great souvlaki indeed. And he's a star. He's a really, really good guy, and he's a great, great chef. Because we come here. 1 moment. He's going to do more. He's going to do something.
He's going to do some more.
There we are. Look at this. There we are. He's going to chop it all up. It's slightly big. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely.
As you see, the meat is very soft.
Yeah.
It's not chewy because he cuts it very, very easy. And now he's going to put some spices on it.
Spices and herbs.
Oregano.
Oregano on it. There we go. Look at that.
Oregano.
Yeah.
He's a great chef, because I say we come here twice a week to eat, and that is one of the chefs. Have a look at this. Here we go. And I think he's going to serve me as well. There we go.
Thank you.
Wow. Aristopoli. Aristopoli. He's an absolute superstar. and he's a very, very good chef indeed. He cooks there 6 days a week, and he is cooking for 200 to 300 people, and he is a very, very good chef. I'm sorry about fishing with my mouth full, but there we go. Let's go back to Basilica. Are you still eating?
For another piece. It's so tasty.
There we go. Right, we gotta go. Stick with us, stick with us as we walk down the back streets to the Kato Paphos Promenade. Is it good, Basilica?
I can't explain how tasty
No,
it
lovely.
is.
Yeah. Really, really lovely. Take our word for it. That is lovely. Absolutely beautiful. Comes straight off the bone. So if you want a nice lunch or a nice evening meal, pop to that restaurant. The lunch, and it's, excuse me, I'm going to die. Lunchtime is 14 euros a head, and it's a buffet style, all you can eat. And I mean all you can eat. And you get unlimited drinks, 14 euros. At night time I think it's 17.95, and you can come in off the street, and it's a great, great restaurant indeed. Now stick with us, because we are in downtown Kato Paphos, and we're in the back streets, as I say. I'm still going to eat my pork sobla. Or is it beef? I can't show much beef.
You know, Mr. Paul, we're so busy taking the souvlaki that we didn't even take a tissue.
No, that's how uncivilized that we are. But to use a motto from my youth for Kentucky Fried Chicken, that's finger licking good. But luckily,
Coronavirus is around.
yeah, well luckily, I'm not as uncivilized as you think, and I do carry tissues with me.
Wow, wow.
So there we go. There we go.
Thank you so
Alibu.
much. Thank you.
And there's one for me, because in Cyprus it's very, very hot, and ladies perspire and men sweat. So I always carry a tissue just in case my lady Grisivia LaBouffe, that's that one there, the beauty, happens to perspire now and again. So here we go. We're going to get down to the Kato Paphos plage, as we say, or the promenade. So stick with us. It's going to get a bit lighter in a moment. I'll finish my beef sovla as we walk down the street. That was delicious.
Was it beef?
Yeah, it was beef, yeah. Absolutely delicious.
That's why it was so different taste. All right.
Yeah. I understood all the chicken had already been served and all the pork had already been served.
Yeah.
And that was the final part, because as Grisivia said, it's pork, beef and chicken. And that's why half of it, well, more than half of it had already gone. That was the final part of it, and that was the beef. And to be honest, well, I hope people haven't filled their bellies with too much chicken and too much pork, because that beef was absolutely to die for, that's for sure. Now, here we go. This is the Kato Paphos Promenade that's coming up. Now I think we'll walk out across this little pier area, as I call it, and that's where we're going to show you the blue Mediterranean Sea, and that's where we're going to get a very, 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 very good goodbye from
I
her.
would say
Yes?
that as close you are to the sea, then more humidity
The
you
more
feel.
humid it is, yeah.
Do you feel the same?
Correct. Yeah. It's something to do with the heat in the ground, the heat that's coming down, and then of course the moisture comes off the sea, and it gets you really, really hot indeed. That's for sure. So stick with us. That is the blue Mediterranean Sea. I'm dressed head to toe in blue. All that's missing is
You,
you.
of course.
So get yourself on a big bird or on a canoe and start paddling like crazy, and get yourself out to downtown Kato Paphos, because you're going to have a great, great holiday indeed. Have a look at that. So out over yonder in the distance there are a bunch of hotels, and I think that one is probably judging by the light in the tower, that will be the Olympic Lagoon, and then we'll come back, there'll be the Albemarle, there'll be Alexander the Great, the Almera, the Annabelle, and then you're back into the promenade and the restaurants and the shops as we come round and round. And there's some beautiful reflections on the sea tonight, that's for sure. And as we come round, this is the Kato Paphos Promenade coming up with all the glitz and all the glamour. And as we come round, we come to the most beautiful thing in the whole of Paphos, and that is Grisivia LaBouffe.
Thank you very much, Mr. Paul. Thank you very much, our dear, lovely, beautiful people. And thank you very much for your time and that you're staying with us. And by the way, the beef was so tasty. I'm gonna dream of it tonight. thank you, thank you, thank you again. You know, if you come to that place, returning back to the place that we've been now, Basilica, I believe that if you happen on that very days, like Cyprus traditional folkloric dances and show with a buffet, you will always enjoy the meze, fish meze, or the meat meze. Meat meze I would prefer, for example, as for me. And then you will enjoy the folkloric dancing show, and it's many dancing shows, dances they have to produce, and they have to introduce, sorry, and they will show you the dances with the glasses on the head, or it's the woman, the young woman, a very young lady goes, the mother sends her to the river with a big pot to bring the water to the house, and then how she meets the man, husband to be. It's very interesting for you, especially if you have never seen it before. I would like to tell you many things. You should come to Cyprus to enjoy the views, to enjoy this lovely hospitality people, and don't forget to click and subscribe. We're loving you to bits, and bye!
All that's left for me to say is thanks for watching, and if you like what you see, please hit that like, click subscribe, and come back for a little bit more of my madness. Look at that beauty. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
And
Bye-bye.
And there is the blue Mediterranean Sea. There's that beautiful view again as we come from where the hotel coastal pathway blends into the top of the Kato Paphos Promanarde, comes round, and then all the way around here, down past the ocean restaurant, all the way down, and that's in the difference. The blue lights you can see in the distance now are the big boy called the Ocean Vision boat. It's a very big cruising boat, and as we go out, you will start to see some pinky lights in the distance there, and that is the castle or the fort. So, thanks for watching. Say goodbye, Basilica.
Thank you. Goodbye.